Hello everyone, Anjuli here. Thank you so much for joining me on the mat today. Today we're going to focus on presence and flow in our practice. So I want you to really give space to your body to be completely present on the mat, letting go of any future planning or thinking about the past so that you can really attune to the sensations of your body, bringing attention and breath into each movement. Beautiful. Let's just start here with the hands at the heart, centering ourselves with the sacred sound of Om. Take a deep breath in. Om. Gently releasing the hands, and we'll come hands to the mat onto all fours. Good. From here, taking some circles of the hips, warming up the joints of the hips, moving in one direction, and then the other direction. Beautiful. From here, tuck the toes and then hover the knees above the mat. Just firing up the belly. Good. Connecting with the sensations in your back, in your belly, in your arms, shoulders. Good. And then you might just shake the head from side to side, open the mouth and jaw, and then push yourself back into downward facing dog, walking one leg and then the other, bending one knee and then the other. Good. Lengthening through the spine, lifting the hips, warming up the entire back line of the body. Coming into stillness. And feel the strength of the mountain here in this stable pose. Good. One full breath in. And exhale, let it go. Good. Lifting the right leg up towards the sky. And then shoot it forward in between the hands. Gecko your fingertips onto the mat. Beautiful. One breath here. Good. Use the inhale to lift your arms up towards the sky. High lunge. Good. On the exhale, cactus the arms, open the heart and chest. You can drop the back heel and come into your warrior one. Good. From here, hands interlace behind the back, open the heart and chest. Exhaling, folding forward, humble warrior. Dropping into that inner side of the right leg. Good. One more breath together here. Inhale. And exhale. Use the inhale to pull yourself all the way back up. Good. And then drop the hands down, open the heart and chest. Beautiful. Lengthen those arms out long. Warrior two, dropping down into your warrior pose, gazing over your middle finger, finding that drishti. Good. Back hand, back leg, opening here into your peaceful warrior. Breathing into the side body, the ribs, the intercostals opening. Beautiful. Good. And then from here, coming back into your warrior two. Gazing over that middle finger. Release the shoulders down the back. One more breath in. On the exhale, forearm to thigh, side angle pose. Pressing through that left foot, lengthening up through the side body and out through those left fingertips. Beautiful. Imagining that arrow of energy shooting out through the fingers. And the next inhale takes you all the way back up. Warrior two. Good. Lengthen that right leg, straighten that leg. And then pivot, both feet forward, hands on the hips, open heart and chest. Exhaling, folding forward. Hands can come in between the legs. You might shake out the head and neck, releasing the jaw. And we'll do one ha breath here together. Inhale. Exhale. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Pivot back to the front of your mat. Shoot that right foot back, downward facing dog. Walking out your dog, bending one knee and then the other. Coming into stillness for the last breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left leg shoots up towards the sky, lengthen. Beautiful. The exhale brings that foot to the top of your mat, framing that front foot. Gecko your fingertips. Hold this breath. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then inhale, lift the arms up. High lunge. Exhaling, cactus your arms. You can drop that right heel to the earth. Open heart and chest. Good. And then interlace hands behind you. As you interlace the hands, use that bind to open heart and chest, preparing here for humble warrior. Open the heart. On the exhale, drop down inside left knee. Good. One more full breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Use that breath to inhale. Lift you back up to stand. Lengthen the arms long into warrior two, bending into that front knee and gazing over your middle finger. Good. Find that nice focused energy of the warrior. Beautiful back hand, back leg, peaceful warrior. Breathing into the ribs, the intercostals, finding more space within the rib cage. One more full breath. Inhale. Exhale. Use the inhale to bring yourself back up through warrior two. Good. Find the drishti. Inhale. And then exhale, forearm to thigh. Shoot that energy from that back foot up to the top fingers. One long line of energy. Notice if you're holding in the shoulders. Release the shoulders. Good. One more full breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale up, coming through warrior two. And then hands come down to the mat. Shoot that left foot back, downward facing dog. Bending one knee and then the other. Good. Coming into your plank pose. We'll rock forward and back. Building that strength. Building that tapas. That willpower, that fire through the belly. Beautiful. Good. Coming down into your forearm plank. Good. Connecting into the core, And then dropping the hips down to the earth, Sphinx. Good, opening heart and chest, gazing over to the left, and then gazing over to the right. Coming back to your center. Beautiful. From here, tuck the toes, lifting back up. Good, finding that forearm balance. And then pressing yourself up into dolphin. Good. Lengthening through the back line of the legs. Feel that opening through the armpit chest. Beautiful. And we'll come into side plank here. So coming onto the right forearm. And then coming into this long line of energy. Feel that strength through the side body. Beautiful. You might lift that upper leg. Beautiful. You might extend the arm overhead if that's accessible to you. Good. From here, 5 crunches. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Good. Slowly releasing back down, forearm plank. Good. And then just rocking forwards and back. Coming onto the left arm now and stacking yourself up nice and strong. Lifting that right leg and then extending the arm overhead, 5 crunches. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. Coming back down to the mat. Beautiful. Widen out the knees, child's pose. Take a moment to rest, release, restore. Beautiful. From here, inhaling up. Good. Let's take the left hand behind you and then start to lift the hips. The right arm reaches overhead and you might gaze down towards that left hand. Beautiful. Slowly releasing back down to the earth. Other side. Right hand comes down to the earth. The left hand lifts as the hips lift up. You might gaze down towards that right hand. Beautiful. Slowly bringing it all back down. One more time on each side. Left hand down to the earth. Right hand lifts as the hips lift up. Gazing down at that left hand. Bring it all back down to the earth. Other side. Right hand down. Left hand lifts up. Beautiful. Good. And then bring it back down. Good. From here, hands come to the earth. Press yourself back to a downward facing dog. Good. We'll take that right leg, lift the right leg up towards the sky, shoot it forward, and coming into our pigeon. Good. Staying high here, opening heart and chest. And then exhale, bring it all the way down. Breathing into the psoas, hip flexors. And you might just rock gently from side to side, inviting that hip to open and release. Good. 2 more breaths here. Beautiful. Hands press you up. Tuck onto that back toe. Good, take that right foot back, downward facing dog, walking out your dog. Beautiful, bending one knee and then the other. Inhale, lift that left leg up. Beautiful. Coming into pigeon on the left side. Staying high to begin. You can even gecko your fingers here. Roll the shoulders back, open heart and chest. Exhaling, forward fold. Three full breaths here. Allowing the hips to wiggle a little bit here. Opening and making space. Use the hands to press yourself back up. Beautiful. Good. And then from here, let's take that right leg, shoot it all the way across. Taking both hands around that right knee. And then just lifting up through the top of our heads. We might take that left hand and hook around right leg for a spinal twist. Good, 2 more breaths. Beautiful, hands come behind you. And then let's just switch the legs here. So right leg down, left leg over. Interlace hands around that left knee. Find a length through the spine. Beautiful. And then taking that right arm, you can hook the elbow over as we twist over to the left. Lifting up through the crown of your head. 2 more full breaths here. Good, slowly unwinding. Beautiful. And then just rolling onto your back, taking the knees and then rolling from side to side, just rocking out the hips, the sacrum, low back, getting some compression, ironing out the low back and the sacrum. Good, arms are going to come out to the side, feet go wide, gentle twist over to the right with the legs as your gaze comes to the left. Good, inhale coming to center and over to the other side. One more time on each side. Inhale up to center. Legs go to the right as we gaze to the left. Beautiful, inhale to center and then dropping the legs to the left, gazing to the right. Coming back to center. Let's lengthen the legs long for me. Coming into our final resting pose, Shavasana. Letting your body relax here on the earth. Letting go of the action of your practice so that you can settle in to the support of the earth below you. bringing awareness to any areas that are still holding on. Maybe the jaw wants to soften. Behind the knees. The hips softening, sinking into the earth. And gently starting to bend the knees. You might lift the hips and just rock a little bit. Rolling over to your right side, resting here in fetal position. And as you're ready, using your hand to push yourself up gently to a seat, coming into a cross-legged position, hands resting on the thighs. And feeling that long line of energy from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. Breathing up from the earth to the sky. The exhale clearing and washing down the body. Palms come to the heart center, bowing in. Thank you so much for your practice, and have a beautiful day.